We'll handle this.
Hello and welcome to another Bearded Geek toy review. A very quick video today for Revenge of the 5th, the day that follows Star Wars Day, May the 4th. Yes, we're going to be looking a quick look at this Phantom Menace Darth Maul figure, which I picked up from my local Smiths for, as you can see, a bargain price of £15, currently on clearance. So if you've got Smiths nearby you, then go and pop along and have a look. Yesterday we did a review on the Prince Xizor figure from the multimedia spin-off Shadows of the Empire, which I absolutely love this figure. Go and check that video out. It'll be in the Star Wars Black Series playlist, which is in the description below. And also we recently did a review on this holochrome kind of like figure of Darth Maul in hologram form, which was all right. Again, another bargain that I picked up at Smith's early in this year. So check out that video. That video will also be in the playlist. But we're concentrating on this Darth Maul figure, number 5 in the Phantom Menace line. And this is a complete new figure. If you recall, when the Black Series first started way back in 2013, they launched with a series of 4 figures: Luke Skywalker in his X-Wing pilot gear, a Sand Trooper, R2-D2, and a Darth Maul. Now, obviously, that Darth Maul had pinned joints, different articulation. So rather than use the same molds and reissue it, they've completely retooled it, done a brand new sculpt on it. So I don't have that original Darth Maul figure because he does go for quite a lot on the secondary market. And you can get bootleg versions of him, but I've never kind of like quite pulled the trigger on that one. So I was really pleased that when they announced that they were doing a brand new sculpt of Darth Maul, just to have him in the iconic Phantom Menace look, rather than this kind of like more Clone Wars look that, again, I've got another figure of this one, which is the original one, not the hologram version with the metal legs. So it's great to have one before he got sliced in half by Obi-Wan Kenobi. Spoilers. So yeah, it's a typical Black Series packaging. Very nice image of Darth Maul on the side. Obviously, you've got the description there. You've got all the safety bump and usual on the bottom. But let's get him open and have a look. And here he is. Here's Darth Maul himself from his appearance in the Phantom Menace. He only comes with one accessory, which is, again, a double-bladed lightsaber, which has some really cool detail on the hilts. And, again, comes with some a pegged little joint there, but I'm not seeing a peg hole for you to actually put that. Oh no, there it is. So you can put the one of the saber hilts there. There isn't another one, so you can only just put the one on there. But I'm always struck by how small Darth Maul is, because obviously he's based on Ray Park, who was the actor stroke stuntman who played him. And I met Ray Park in real life many, many years ago. Got his autograph. Lovely chap. He's not the tallest. But I suppose what he makes up for that is obviously, in his skills with a lightsaber. So, again, the double hilt lightsaber does come apart. So you can either have it together, if you just peg that in there again. If you want it like that. Or you can have it separate, or you can just have the hilt and just peg that on the side. Where is it? So you can have him displayed with one hilt on the side, and then have him holding the other one if you choose to. Again, the blade pops out if you want to have him with that. But I think you're always going to have Darth Maul with the double blade in action, because that's the iconic look of what he's like. Now, which way does this go? Oh yeah, it's there. There's the emitter at the top. So that's always going to be, I think, the best display option. Let's just pop that back in there. Okay, so all the buttons line up. Fantastic. Yeah, so that's the only accessory that you get. Obviously I've seen pictures of the original figure. It was good for its day. The likeness, the sculpt was great. It had obviously pinned joints, didn't have butterfly joints like this figure does. So obviously it means you've got a lot more articulation in the arms. And obviously it still had, didn't have soft goods, had this soft rubber, you know, kind of like cloak there, which does mean that you can move him around. Obviously you've got pinless joints in the legs as well. So they've redone the legs completely. You got a hip swivel up the top, and obviously you've got some ball joint on the feet as well as well, that's the hip swivel there. I was thinking, is it? Oh, there's some slight swivel in the boot. So there's even more articulation than the feet. So it means that you can pose him in certain ways. And let's just have a look at that. Very, very imposing facial sculpt. The paintwork is immaculate. That's really, really good. There's no kind of like smudges there. There's not really much to say about this figure, except for he looks really, really cool, which obviously Darth Maul always did. Cool and imposing. You know, and obviously, you know, a lot of people thought he was wasted. Shouldn't have been killed off in The Phantom Menace. And eventually even George Lucas agreed and brought him back for the Clone Wars TV series. And then subsequently Rebels as well. And then, obviously, when he was planning his sequel trilogy, Darth Maul would have been one of the antagonists in that, trying to bring the crime syndicates together to fight the New Republic, as well as of the remnants of the old Empire as well. So it is a shame, again, you know, let's drone on. Disney threw those ideas away, because I think they would have been really, really cool, and a damn sight better than what we actually got. But anyway, let's get him posed with the lightsaber and see what he looks like. So there's a cool option. You can have him obviously with the blades separately, holding both sabers together in a kind of like action pose, doing a kind of like Ahsoka style battle stance, holding one of the sabers reversely. So yeah, he really does move around quite a lot. There's lots of articulation in this figure, which I suppose what you really want, you know, you want some cool battle poses to put him in. So that's one way you can have him displayed. Or you could just have him posed with the double-bladed lightsaber together, ready and a stance to fight Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi. I think that's probably the kind of like pose I'm going to put him in. I think that's really, really cool. 15 quid for this. You can't really go wrong. It's still in stock in quite a few Smiths. And I'm not too sure if it's available for home delivery. But have a look on the Smiths website, £15. You might be able to also get it for roughly about the same price in, you know, places like Star Action Figures, Comics and Cocktails, who are also, like, obviously sell Star Wars Black Series figures. But yeah, I'm really, really chuffed. I finally got a proper Darth Maul. There is not a lot else to say except for he is a really cool, imposing figure. And it's great to finally have this Sith Lord in my collection. So happy Revenge of the Sith, Revenge of the Fifth even. And we'll see you very, very soon on Bearded Geek Toy Reviews. Okay, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye now.